This is Kyle Martin Paintings. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are on location. We're out in the countryside and we have a beautiful barn to paint. Today's painting is going to be all about capturing the big shapes that make up this barn. You can see my light effect is kind of fleeting. The sun is creeping around that side of the barn, so I have to work quickly to capture that triangle of shadow. This one is really about just some large, easy to grasp shapes. There's shapes of light on the barn and there's shapes of shadow. I like to find something that has really easily seen shapes, paint those shapes in accurately with a good compromise of color and value, and then go back in and add a lot of color shifts to the painting. I'm all set up here, and the way that I can observe those big shapes is by looking at it through my red lens glasses. When you look through the glasses at this scene, it really makes it easy to see those shapes of value. I'm going to start mixing my colors. A lot of times what happens as a plein air painter is you just get outside and you find a place to paint that you think is interesting, and pretty soon you're having conversations, and if you're in a neighborhood or you're out in the country, you're kind of just existing along in their space with them for that day. And that's always a pretty cool thing, is to have somebody answer the door who I was familiar with, who also was a good friend of my dad. It made my afternoon, and it really made me want to come out here and paint. This triangle of light on the side of the barn is going to change very quickly. Normally I would lay everything in and just get started that way, but I'm going to paint this area first because that's the area that's going to change the quickest. I have all the major puzzle pieces placed in the painting. The big shapes of light and shadow on the barn, the shape of the fence, the shape of the grasses, the shape of the trees, the shape of the sky. This is the abstract idea of the barn. I spent a lot of time at the start making sure that I got the shapes right and I got the values right and I got the colors. I've been here for about an hour so far. Kind of cleaned off my palette a little bit. I got myself something to drink. I looked at the painting backwards in the mirror to make sure there was nothing else that I needed to fix before I move forward. And now each of these shapes is going to get reworked, and there's going to be more color put into each of these major puzzle pieces.